I hated that little monster. From the moment he was born, I knew the gods had sent me a curse wrapped in my name. But even curses on occasion can be clever. He had a mind, sharp enough to cut, though rarely aimed with discipline. A shame. Now, he stumbles through war councils, babbling nonsense, proposing that a cripple who stares at birds should sit the throne. Failure after failure after failure, and yet somehow he lands atop the wreckage, arms outstretched, waiting for applause. No, this isn't a tale of tragedy. It's a comedy of stupidity, a catalogue of incompetence dressed in the rags of false wisdom. In the beginning he was underestimated, mocked, and justifiably loathed. Yes, even by me, and yet he never gave up. Despite my hatred for that imp, I do admire that of him. He maneuvered in court like a rat that knew the floor plan. During Blackwater, he held the gates. I arrived to claim victory, but it was his fire that scorched the bay. For one fleeting moment, he resembled a Lannister. I almost felt something close to respect. Almost. And what he did with those glory, he dragging that whore into my chamber, thinking she loved her. Cleverness without restraint festers into vanity. Like her sister, he wasn't half as clever, he thought. Still make him more smart than Cersei. Anyway, once he drove a blade through his own father. He thought himself reborn, free. No, boy, you were unleashed, untethered, and entirely unprepared. He fled to Meereen to whisper jokes to eunuchs and drink with the humorless, gave counsel to a dragon queen as if he were still the hand of someone who mattered. And what did he offer her? Failure. Failure upon failure. Relentless. Almost impressive, really. Casterly rock. His brilliant stroke? Let's tunnel in like rats and take the shell of my old home. Jaime read it like a book, emptied the rock, seized Highgarden, and left the Unsullied squatting in an empty ruin. Tactical brilliance? No. A child's theatre performance dressed up as war. Then, my personal favourite, he convinces Daenerys to trust Cersei. Cersei, his sister, my daughter, the same woman who'd burn a child alive if it inconvenienced her enemies. He believed she would help fight the dead? That's not naivety. That's lunacy. And when she lied, when she turned her back again? He blinked like a wet dog, as though betrayal wasn't our family motto. He hid innocents in the Red Keep thinking they'd be safe. He freed Jaime again. Because sentiment, it seems, rots deeper than blood. And when Daenerys burned them all to ash, he clutched his chest like a man shocked by gravity. Daenerys fell, but not from madness, from erosion, and he was the tide. Her pillars, Jorah, Missandei, Varys, crumbled one by one, all under his inspired guidance. Jon Snow turned from her, and the match she struck? He had poured the oil, and then, after ash filled the air, after the bodies cooled, what does he do? He names the king, not the Northman who bled for the realm, not the girl who learned to rule in fire. No, the cripple, the one who sits and stares and says nothing. Bran the Broken, a name fit for a tavern jape, not a crown. And the council, gods, the council. They nod, like trained hounds waiting for scraps. Once the imp wielded words like daggers. Now he polishes chairs and waits for permission to speak. I told him once, a lion does not concern himself with the opinion of sheep. He now lives among them, bleating for approval. This is not legacy. It's not dignity. It's not growth. They took the one thing that made him formidable and shaved it down until there was nothing left but wine breath and guilt. He didn't fall. He decayed. Did he deserve better? Possibly. But the realm deserved a mind, a lion, but the thought of how my name would be remembered though his blood make me turn in the grave. But in the end, Lannister won. Every wheel breaker was stabbed or fucking round snow.